All season, but spring is also the time for football in the Bronx. New York's Bud Michigan explains.
How you feel? How you feel?
Spring football in the Bronx. Sounds crazy, no? Not to these kids, many getting a chance to play the game for the first time.
Ready? Go!
My dream is to be a wide receiver, but I'm too short for that, so I want to be a running back.
We'll just have them emphasize the motion. The motion, that's it.
The NFL is sponsoring a program this spring at Kennedy High School and a site in Brooklyn to introduce some 300 12 to 14-year-olds to football, with local high school coaches volunteering their time.
Anytime you go to snap the ball, you always want to take a step the direction that you go.
For 8 weeks, 3 times a week, 2 hours a night, they come to learn the proper techniques.
Calvin, you got to roll your hips, and how you roll your hips, you broken down, you want to step up.
And a little love of the game.
Because if it's tossed right, the nose guard is going to be going to your right. So you got to step with your right to reach block him. Capiche? Capiche?
The story of high school football in New York is in the numbers.
There hasn't been any Pop Warner on the west side of the Bronx, and what's happened is the decrease in numbers at that level has led to a decrease in numbers at the high school level playing football.
One of the largest needs was providing kids 12 to 14 access so that they had a feeder system. They were there being prepared for tackle football once they reached the high school level.
Introducing the game to kids who'd never played it before created some fundamental problems.
Kids putting on their equipment backwards, shoulder pads, and they don't know how to put the pads in the pants.
What progress have you already seen?
Well, the kids know how to put their pants on now, and their shoulder pads.
Once you make contact, what do we want from the hips? Roll them.
But now that the kids are better schooled in the game, I decided to give a pop quiz. What's a 46 Red Dog Blitz? That's all right. I don't know either. But the subjects discussed are hardly confined to football. O'Neal Glenn played at Kennedy and then the University of Maryland.
Accountability, goal setting, these things are very important. So this week the theme we're going to talk about is smart moves. Going to school.
You look around the various pro sports leagues and you see all types of New Yorkers. Kenny Anderson and Stephon Marbury in the NBA, to name but a few. John Franco and Bobby Bonilla on the Mets. Sam Garnes on the Giants. But getting to the pros is hardly the goal of this program.
It's going to provide a kid an opportunity to participate in a game that we all loved and grew up, wanting to be a part of, and I think that's what this is addressing.
This program provides kids of all shapes and sizes the opportunity to play every position.
We don't want to typecast kids based on their size or their shape. We want every kid to have, at least be able to live out their dream for a little while, making the catch as a receiver or the throw as a quarterback.
And the kid can dream, can't he? Maybe a coach is looking for some young talent.
Yeah, me, Ariel Garcia, a nice tailback.
In the Bronx, Bud Michigan, New York 1.